back and see. Let's see. Okay. Then do this. Okay, let's do this. Alright. Okay, that's the right one. Let's see. There, it's up there, then do link. There we go. In the center there. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's start Final Fantasy here. do that. Oh, that's right. Oh, it's at 11. We have time. Alright. I think we can turn off the music. Let's turn off the music right now. And let's see. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Alright. Wait. There it is. Okay, let's see. We'll do this. There we go. Alright. Starting a little bit. Starting a little bit. Alright. Pretty sure the settings are the same as last time, so don't need to worry about that. Boom. Okay, cool. Alright. Where is this? Do we? Okay, I think we did. Okay. Oh, my FC is way. Excuse me. Let's see. Where's the next one? South. I want that motorcycle. Ooh, jeez. It's a bit framey. Let's see, system. Yeah. Guess we need to lower it a little bit. Let's try this one. maybe one more smaller. Let's try that. I mean, let's see. Game capture. That. And we'll move it like that. There we go. Lock that in. Just need to move this. Okay, that looks better. This is a spot. After Balnock talked to us, he walked off to the south. Then he was probably going to let the Kulos in. Most visitors to Wacom Pello end up staying there. Let's go check, shall we? You know what? Let's switch it back. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay. Yes. And we'll do this and this. There we go. Boop. Boop, boop. Alright. It's a bit framey. Yeah, it's a bit framey. Let's see how it looks on Twitch. Let's see. Looks fine on Twitch. Maybe it's just OBS. If it looks bad on Twitch, then no. Wait, where are we going? Let's see. What did it say? 396 to south. Right. Yeah, it looks fine on when I'm looking at the playback on Twitch. It's just OBS that it's not looking great. Further south. Can I have that basket, Zach? There you go. Yeah, it looks smooth on the like Twitch playback, but looks weird and framey on my OBS. That's kind of weird. Balnock, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? Third promise, you wish to do business with me. Might I ask what this is all about? Maybe a little bit framey, but looks fine for the most part. I see, so the goal is to turn the basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Then allow me to invest in your efforts. Peace in Terral is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledge to preserve that peace when the throne. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column. That's very generous, Balnock. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. I have every faith in you, if Dark promised. May fortune bless your future dealings. I can't believe you quintupled your investment with your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because Zach remembered our weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you're distinctly mastered. You think so? I know so. Now let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Zach, let you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Aaronville would never let me hear the end of it. Alright, yeah, that's probably a good idea. All set, our next deal is waiting to be found. Alright. Success, you traded a 100 pel basket of alpaca wool for a 500 pel wool poncho. Now what? Oh. Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one? That's the obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. So where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travelers. Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mamoja hardly wear anything to begin with. Those are probably Landsguard or sellswords. Mamoja who soldier for a living prefer not to wear much about the waist. It hampers their movements. So even if they have bared shoulders, Mamoja carrying arms can be struck off the list. Let's see, no cloak, no coat or cloak, but also no weapon. Oh, we might have a winner. It's what I thought. Hello there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress or lack thereof. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here and barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I'm actually a toolmaker from Tuliolo and was dressed quite smartly. All the better to show the Pelu I am a man who takes pride in his appearance and therefore his work as well. But now look at me. All start, this is your lucky day. What a splendid poncho. This would be the perfect replacement for the coat I lost. I'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade for one of your fine tools, perhaps. What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp, the half well made. I'd value it at 1 pal in the thousands column. Oh, from 500 to 1,000, we have a deal. Wonderful. A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any pillow merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Meat Blue's mate garden for one, her field hands use hatches to harvest the meat, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you. Did you hear that? We already found our next buyer. To Meat Blue's mate garden we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. Those ones will be the calm type, right? Oh, I didn't read that. Oh. Well done recognizing that toolmaker as a potential customer. If you've a mind to change professions, you'd make an excellent merchant. Let's see what we got. How's the scouting? Okay. Gotta get rid of this at some point. Anyway. Look, Lamont steals herself for the ride to find your next trading partner. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas Mapus has so kindly provided. Ready to go? Let's mount up. Alright. I swear that mountain is too tall to be real. Warkor Zormor, wasn't that the name? Forbidding sight, isn't it? One I've never appreciated up close. You had to take the long way around the cliffs to get there, to the highlands belonging to the Yokoi. So Mabu, you said you were learning about the peddler. Oh no, I love it. I love working with alpacas. But becoming a peddler has always been a dream of mine. I'm not sure I have the talent for it. If I can help you buy the taming saddle though, then it'd be proof that I can do this after all. In that case, you'd best get ready to be a merchant. Look, we're almost there. We made it, and without a single smelly incident. I sent the alpacas back to Kublo's Inn, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn Servant, weren't you, Third Promise? That I was. Then perhaps you understand, I was an orphan too, you see. Tobly took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As it's mate harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets, and add to that Woklamat's way with people, and we should have no trouble making a favorable deal. That's Meat Blue herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the third promise and let's get to bargaining. Let's see. You have that little axe for me? There you go. Thanks. Now to see that now to see what we can get for it. You're Meat Blue, the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you are interested. Well, the third promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have to on offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan. The razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. The quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. Sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pel in the thousands column. Oh no. Okay, the sack of mate leaves is the same price as a hatchet. This deal would bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I may, Mistress Meat Blue, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand of hatchets afford them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. We missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of considering. I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming, and I will no longer have need of hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Woklamat. That is why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. How about this then? If we were to help bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Koana's reforms come about, I can always use more hands in the fields. Then you can go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Mablu. Zack and I have mate together. Mate together. Oh no, I'm helping too. Out to the fields then, and mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. Let's see. Uh, 60 southwest. There, I see it. east. You brought me some leaves then. Yes, I have. Here you go. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. Oh, you dick. Here, we brought our share as well. There's more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, I'm prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade meat leaves. Premium meat, but at the shop, one sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pellet a thousand's column. Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. Malblue, what's wrong? It's as I was saying before, even after everything Tobli's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Tobli to accept my decision then? Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tyrell's peace, and becoming Dawn Servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tobli held the same opinion, so talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. But first we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. So what's next then? We try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pel? No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal. Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Koana and Zoralja? mean, of course I am. I'm Woklamat of the Dawn's Promise, after all. Alright. Yay. Oh, I should have eaten some food. Yeah. There is a decent enough thing. I should probably sell that at some point. Let's see. Use. Woklamat has her eye on a jug of premium mezcal. Before we go, let me give you the meat leaves. I don't need to risk proving Aaronville's point. Ready then? Our next stop is the mezcal distillery. Northeast. Like that. Let's go this way. West. I think I see it. It's up there. Nope. This way. North. Southeast. Oh man, it's up there. Nope. Ugh. This is so annoying, having to drive everywhere. There you are. Man, you're annoying to get to. Nope. Green. 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 Sleep. Okay. I think we need to... Oh, no. We already synced with it. Alright. We'll want to speak with a man by the name of Gobley. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice that leaves what the leaves are worth, we're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to people here in the distillery, Zach, perhaps Lamont could do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. Alright. There's not much I can say about Gobley, but I can tell you what Gobley's been saying. The other day he was muttering about monsters prowling around Agave Jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. The presence has made it harder to procure and set ingredients and thus driven up the price. Of his product. A boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love. Alright. Me, I'm the chef from Toliolo. I often come here to buy Gobley's mezcal, the finest in Tyrol, according to my customers. Leslie brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle those stuff too well myself. I take small steps, but not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so idle as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to have less punt refreshments during such conversations, else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. Alrighty. Gobley might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be left out of sun perch. So, what did you find out? The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobley's working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the story. You go ahead and I'll bring local up. Oh god. Okay. You have business with me, sir? Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? Now, what's this about? Keep it brief, if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is. An excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have Pell, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. No deal, just like that. Still, I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Uh-oh. That's not good. Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? Rubio's chefs. Stays our strength, tranquility, invitation to the palace. Let's try this one. Appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hubigo chef, is the name. Same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like meat tea, for instance, and brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Oh, you're right. Absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hubigo friend, but did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host still. Even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Should we offer to call the monsters causing them trouble? Not yet. We'll keep that cargo bar sleeve until we meet it. As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third province has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes, I must admit I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I could secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Volok Shinsa. It would be such a shame to miss the chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? I have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the best thing and an introduction to a weaver. His name is Balnog, and his works are highly regarded in Toliolo. As a supportive diplomat and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. This is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take full advantage, but the scales aren't quite balancing. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in Agave Jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly, I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. Yes, I do, you come around. Give us a moment and Zach and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Balnuk. The fields you're looking for are just north of Wakunpelo. Be safe. Definitely not going all the way out there. That should be a garbage just over there. We'll go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish cleaning out your share of the pests. Ooh. One more. Alright. That way. Compared to the creatures I had to do with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mablu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Alright? Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now if I could just have the sack of leaves. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Goldley. Here are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Belnog as agreed. Oh, looks legit. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, I promise, but let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. Mablu, is it? You have drive a hard bargain. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you, but oh, I missed that. Success, you have traded 5,000 pel for a time. Immediately it's for a 10,000 pel Jaga premium mezcal. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held the 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Oh geez, luckily Halvey's place is not far. Just need to head across the plaza. Okay. Almost time to be turning in, guys. This is it, the trade we've been working towards. Here, still in one piece, right? Tend to make it ideal. Get your tools ready, Saddler. We brought your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug, but you had nothing. A few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Although I'd sooner aim no claimant but Sorolja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Peli Peli. Trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, I promise. Great. Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. Alright. Cool. Alright, yeah, after this we're gonna call it a night. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. I can taste that smooth mezcal already. We did it. The saddle is ours. And to think we started out with only 100 pel basket of alpaca wool. Mabu, you are going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so happy. So glad to hear you say that, Third Promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Alright. Success, you traded a 10,000 pel jug of premium mezcal for a taming saddle. Alright. Alright. Go back. And... oof. These ones. Alright, this is where I am going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. Gonna be streaming my journey through FF or Dawntrail for the most part for the next like couple streams. So feel free to jump in anytime. I like to hang out and chat. But yeah, hope y'all are having a great Monday, and I'll see you next time. Stay tuned. Bye.